Well, hello. If it isn't my missing eye. I'll just pop you right back in, shall I?
I'm not your missing anything! I'm Ashna, daughter of Inder, chief of Ashwat village, and you have no control over me, Kala!
Inder. I vaguely recall someone by that name.
He sealed you once, and now I'll finish what he started!
We shall see about that, little eye. This world is imperfect, and we must remake it. Of course, I can do it without you. But it will be oh so much quicker if you would just come back home. You see, you're under my power, one way or another.
No! I'm gonna defeat you, and things are gonna go back to how they were.
How they were. Do you think I haven't seen what you've done? Unleashed an ocean of slime, bruised the ego of a loving queen and estranged her from her people, and left an entire city to writhe in pain?
I was helping people.
Tell yourself that if you must. You can't remake the world in your own image, little eye. Only I may do that.
I'm not like you!
But do they not call me the bringer of destruction? And you are a part of me. So, what have you done? And what does that make you? Accept it, little eye. You are a violent force. You are raw power. You are chaos.
I'm not...
Ashna! No!
Yes, this is your true nature.
Ajna, don't give in to your anger!
Ajna, by doing this, you're playing into her hands!
My dear sweet eye, come back to me.
Ashna, you're being just as destructive as she is! Don't succumb to it!
I'll bury you.
Oh no! Something's coming! Brace yourselves, everyone!
Well, this is it.
Commence attack!
got this. Call.
The battlefield is where I belong.
Yes, this is your true.
Ajna, don't give in to your anger!
Ajna!
My dear.
Ajna, you're...
Commence attack!
Oh no!
Well, this...
I can't die here!
I can show you a thing or two. Certainly.
My...
It's over! Cut me down.
Oh no! Something's coming!
Well, this...
Trust in my shield.
I banish you! Be gone! I banish you!
battlefield is where I belong. I'll bury you. I'll cut you down. Commence attack.
Oh no!
I'll bury you. Certainly.
Yes, this is your true...
It's over.
Oh no! Something's coming!
Well, this is it.
It's over. I'll cut you down. I'll bury you. I'll bury you. It's over.
Ajna! You almost hit Lan! You have to stop!
She won't stop. She barely even knows we're here. But I can stop her. Ajna! I'm sorry! For this and for everything else! Earth! Give me strength!
Where am I? What happened? Am I dead? And Dar... Did I... kill him? I wish I could remember. Why can't I get out of here? This place feels endless. Am I in Naraka? I did kill Dar, didn't I? Who's there? Is that you, Dar? Dar, you're scaring me. Someone, get me out of here! Razmi! Torani! Dad! Help me! Somebody! It's Kanu, and it's totally defenseless. Dar tried to tell me. The Queen just wanted to protect her people from Kala. And I ruined her one chance to do that. I never even asked what she was trying to do. I just saw a barrier and wanted to destroy it. In the Iron Kingdom, Mary was wrong. I still believe that. She was exploiting her people, but I left them even worse off. Now the city is covered with slime. I didn't even think about what would happen after. Tai Krung is still a city of sick people. Torani couldn't have saved them all, but I could have helped her. I just wanted her with me. I was so selfish. What is that? Is that Kala? Is that... me? I can't fight this thing! It's too big! This isn't me! It can't be! No, I can't get discouraged now. I can't back down. That's right. I can't beat you. Because you are me, aren't you? You're angry because I'm angry. You're afraid because I'm afraid. I'm sorry. I've made mistakes. But there are people who are counting on me, people who care about me, and I have to care about myself, all of myself. I'm not perfect, but I can do better. I will do better. I will fix this. Thank you.
Oh, you're awake. I'll get everyone.
Razmi! You're alive! And I'm alive!
Looks that way.
Were you watching over me?
No, I was watching you sleep. You sleep with your mouth open. Guess how many bugs I put in there?
Razmi!
It wasn't that many. Well, come on in, everyone.
Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to see that you're all okay. And I know I have a lot of explaining to do.
Rest for now. We'll talk later.
Oh, but not everyone's here, are they? Baudsai, Kadira, Torani, Nuna, and Dar.
Well, Torani went back to Taikrong City to try to help everyone.
I thought she might.
And Nuna went to visit her sisters in Kanu.
Good, I'm glad.
Kadira went back to the Iron Kingdom to find her lips.
Right, she has no time to waste looking for a brother.
Lips, I said.
Baudsai is back at the port, probably tearing that poor bar apart.
No, that sounds like Baudsai. But, Ginseng, why are you still here? You could have gone back to your parents.
I had to make sure you were all right. I used those resurrection lilies we collected before.
Oh, thank you. But how long was I asleep?
It's been almost a week. We were so worried.
That's even longer than last time.
And Razmi was watching over you constantly.
Yes, watching.
Thanks, Razmi.
Don't thank me. Just eat more bugs.
How are you feeling now?
I don't know. It's strange to say, but I guess I feel stronger? While I was dreaming, I guess I realized that giant thing I became, that's a part of me. I had to accept it.
I knew you had it in you.
But I also had to confront a lot of things. I made terrible mistakes. In Taikrang, in Kanu, and the Iron Kingdom, and especially on Sumeru. I don't know how to even begin to fix this.
You did your best, Ajna.
No, it's okay. You don't have to try to make me feel better. You all trusted me, but I didn't trust all of you when you told me what I was doing was wrong. And now? Dar paid the price for that, right?
We believe so. And Lon is gone as well.
Lan is gone? No. I'm so sorry. That was your home.
But we understand. You didn't know what you were doing.
The monks predicted this. They were able to get out in time, and no lives were lost.
Except Dar.
Yeah. Dar.
We talked about it while you were asleep, and none of us blame you. We know you couldn't help it. Kala had you under her control.
But still, it's terrible. I didn't want him to die like that. He was changing.
He died a warrior.
It's strange. I wasn't in control of myself. But I feel like losing control helped me to find myself. Or something.
I think Dahl realized that. That's why he did what he did.
Dar. Of all people, I never thought he'd be the one to sacrifice himself. Now I have to live with what I've done.
We all do. We're in this together.
Thanks, Zebe. Is there any news about Kala?
She is still alive, we know that much. And her power seems to be growing.
Then we still have to defeat her. But first, I have to go fix everything I messed up. We have time. I can feel it. I am a part of her after all.
I knew it from the start.
But will you help me?
Of course.
Absolutely! We're here for you.
I don't know. This whole Kala thing seems pretty interesting.
Razmi!
Fine, fine. I'll help. Jeez. You're a lot easier to talk to when you're asleep.
Thanks, everyone. This time we'll really set things right.
You go low, I'll go high.
Let's catch a wave!
So this is what's left of Ashwat. Even with everything that's happened here, it's still good to be home. But how did we get back?
Ongwu brought us back with the Chakra Gate. That old woman is formidable.
Oh, that's high praise from you, Zebe.
I honor strength. Let it never be said otherwise.
Well, now that we're here, I want to see who's still around. And visit Dad. Before we go, hi, Dad. I'm sorry it's been so long since I visited. But I feel like I've gotten to know you a little better since then. Ang Wu, Yuri Nomos, even Kala. They all told me more about you than I ever knew. I'll never really understand why you were so closed off all the time. Maybe you wanted to shield me from what was coming, but there was nothing that could shield me from Kala. I've made great friends out here, and I'm learning who I am. I wish I could have met Mom. I wish we could have talked more. But no matter what, I'm glad it was you who picked me up from that mountainside. Thanks, Dad. Right. Now we fix everything I've broken.
Kisses from Mama.
I'm getting better at this.
Stop now!
Get out there and fight!
Kisses from Mama. From Mama. Kisses from Mama.
Let's find bigger waves.
Strike before they do!
Right through. Kisses from Mama. Pathetic. Kisses from Mama. Back in the fight.
What the heck? There was a chakra gate here the whole time? I could have just come here whenever?
You do have to attune to each gate first.
Still, just another thing I didn't know.
Well, think of it this way. If you hadn't gone the long way round, you wouldn't have met all of us.
I guess.
You sound like Razmi.
She wishes. And don't laugh, Sebe. It sounds weird when you do it.
Well, we've got this chakra gate now. Let's use it. Activation time. There. Are we even going the right way? I'm not sure where...
I'm here!
Ah! Nog Rider! Tell people before you sneak up behind them, weirdo!
Ha ha! I will not! For it is not the right way. But enough banter. I'm here to inform you of the state of the city.
So, how have things been since we left?
Very bad.
Oh.
Garuda Cruel killed Mara and took over the city after you left. He has proved even more ruthless than his predecessor. I alone cannot stop him.
Ah, that's my fault!
Perhaps in part, but it is also mine. Garuda and I trained under the same master. We were like brothers once. He lost his way in the pursuit of power, but I saw only the ambition of a warrior. Before I knew what had happened, it was too late. He had fallen to darkness. It is my fate to battle him once more and show him the error of his ways. I shall remind him of our master's teachings.
So what's his whole deal?
He has turned Tai Krung into his personal playground. He has resumed Oma production to keep the people under control, and is gathering strong fighters in Mara's old tower, goading them to fight to the death. Garuda himself waits at the top.
That's not very cool.
But first things first. You must be searching for your comrade, Tarani.
We are! Do you know where she is?
She has been helping the people. I admire her passion and her conviction. It drives the soul of a man to tears.
Is she alright?
She is depressed.
Oh.
Tarani is by the ocean of milk. I wish to help her, and you. I will graciously join your cause.
Really?
A writer speaks only truth.
If you say so.
What's more, I shall bestow upon you my greatest technique.
Whoa.
Speed.
Just... speed?
Speed is a writer's pure soul.
I Guess I'm gonna have to interpret this my own way. I'm gonna roll through this whole place!
Such writing power! It's shining so bright! Together, evil stands no chance! It's justice o'clock!
Cheap shot. Hey!
Kisses from Mama!
Virtue shall guide us.
Kisses from Kisses from Mama!
Not today, evil.
Kisses from Mama! You're grounded! Kisses from Mama!
I can feel the Naga's power.
Some germs!
As evil grows, so too must I.
Tarani! Yay!
Oh, look, Sao. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you finally awakened.
Yeah! I missed you too!
But things are going badly here. I can't save all these people. They're dying, and I can't save them.
Because of the Oma?
Yes, but also because of Kala's resurrection. I cannot help but feel these people's pain. And there is so much pain. Even those who do not directly suffer are in mental anguish over Kala's resurrection. I was helping where I could, purifying people as they came to me and cleansing them of their Oma illnesses. But the city is in such a terrible state under the rule of Garuda Cruel that many fell to his influence, and Kala's. He wants the people to fight each other at any cost. And me? Well, he doesn't like me very much.
What? Impossible!
I had to go into hiding after he discovered I was helping people. But for all my efforts, there's no way I could cure everyone.
I'm so sorry, Tarani. You must really be suffering. I should have helped you fix this in the first place.
It was beyond my power even then.
Yes, but it isn't beyond our power together. We can still fix it.
My power does grow when I am near you. Are you sure you're well enough?
I'm stronger than ever. Tarani, we can do this.
You're right. I can't let myself get down in the dumps. There are people to save and lives to change. And we must start by defeating Garuda Cruel.
Yeah, Naga Rider says he's on top of Mara's tower.
Oh, it is good to see you, Luxao. That precious little face of yours.
Stop it, Tarani. It's embarrassing.
Too much touching.
My little precious baby bird.
It's good to have you back.
Ugh.
It appears that one of my underling riders came through for us.
Oh, so the elevator is fixed now? Great, let's hop in! Ugh, this elevator's busted too! Try harder!
Feel the Naga's power!
Dodge this!
As evil grows, so too must I!
Hey, it's that one guy! The ID guy!
The bouncer from Mara's club.
I'm not doing that kind of stuff anymore. I'm just here to wail on tough dudes.
Tough, huh? Think you're tougher than me?
Guess that's what we're here to find out, little dude.
Must we solve everything through violence?
We must! It's the only language their kind understands.
Come at me! I'll send you to the boneyard! Move along, citizen. Now is not the time. Whoa, Naga Rider is with you? Now I really want to fight you guys.
Not so fast!
got blasted.
That's what you get!
Garuda is waiting at the top of the tower. But there's more tough dudes in here. Defeat them if you can.
I'm definitely gonna!
Rock on, little dude.
No, it's too soon.
Is it over?
Evil beware!
Oh.